there's a problem with this video.
What if everything you're going through is preparing you for everything you asked for? The best is yet to come.
When I used to see videos like this, I thought that this totally applies to me and I will eventually make it. But the reality is that more than 90% of the people watching this kind of stuff are not going through any process to take things to the next level in terms of financial success or freedom. So basically, you're getting spoon-fed motivational BS that doesn't apply to your life. I mean, what's the point of getting motivated when you're not going to take any action and go through the process? Believe me, I'm also a victim of playing pity and waiting for financial freedom to just happen. Today I'll go over exactly how I keep myself on track and actually do the boring part of the success, the process. As you know, I have two challenges going on in this channel, which are to become a profitable day trader and build a profitable e-commerce business using AI on Etsy platform. I started these challenges to show everyone that it is truly possible to do something that seems impossible if you just put in the work and be consistent. For example, day trading statistics show that about 80 to 95% of traders lose money. Heck, you might as well just become a lawyer or doctor with those odds. And for Etsy, well, everyone thinks it's saturated and not really worth the time. Now, they might be right. It is highly unlikely to be a profitable trader and it is saturated on Etsy. But you know what? I know if I'm pursuing something, I'm going to beat all the odds and competitors out there. It is the self-belief that drives our inner self to bring out the skills and dedication to put in the work. If you think and believe something is impossible from the beginning, well, then you're right. I set a goal this year which I put in my Notion planner. The first is to be consistently profitable for 3 months in day trading. The second goal is to be consistently profitable on Etsy platform for at least 3 months. And lastly, it's to reach 10,000 subscribers on this channel. The reason I wanted to make this video today was because I've already achieved one of those, which is to be profitable on my AI Etsy store. I am so close to achieving the other goals as well, and if I don't make it this year, then it's completely okay.
Okay.
Nothing happens overnight, and I'd rather sleep each day knowing that I am just a little bit closer to achieving these goals.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
So with all that rambling out the way, how do I actually manage to work on the side hustles despite having a full-time job? First, I think the most important thing that applies to majority of the people out there is to work a remote job. I'm not saying this is a must, but it definitely contributes to how I'm able to spare my time in my day to work on my side hustles. I may not be getting the highest pay with my job, but as long as it's good enough to put a roof over my head, then I'm totally okay with that. Next, you need a realization that time will continue to pass even if you don't do anything. Now, let me just reiterate that. You know, people say, oh, I'll be doing this or I'll be that in 5 years, 10 years from now. Well, that 5 years has already passed. If you just simply look back on your timeline and really think about all the time you wasted taking a break or going out to party, then you think about repeating the same process of being in a slow lane, and that will help you to wake up and realize that you need to get your ass out of bed. For me, the biggest struggle is waking up at 6 a.m. and trading. Some of you may laugh, but I always struggle with waking up early, and my full-time job doesn't start until 9 a.m. So even committing my mind to waking up for trading is just a struggle. But when the alarm rings each morning, I remind myself that I can no longer let another day go to waste to not be in the same situation 5 years from now. Another thing that helps me to be consistent is to have a checklist that resets each day. Currently, I use Notion template that I built myself, which outlines all the yearly goals on the top and all the things I need to do each day. When I complete and check off each task, I feel this self-fulfillment that I achieved something today, even if it means a small step towards my long-term goal. Sometimes I will just look back on all the days I completed the task, and that helps me to keep moving forward. Last and most importantly, enjoy the process, and when you're feeling down, look back on what you've achieved and done so far. Even if you just take a look at the checklist and the things you've done, that feeling of accomplishment will remind you to keep the gears turning. Well, if you enjoyed my thoughts today, please subscribe and like for the algo, and hope you can follow my journey to document all the boring parts of becoming financially free. Now go hustle. Peace.